The Great Depression was a severe economic downturn. It began in 1929 and lasted until the late 1930s. It was the worst economic crisis of the 20th century. The Depression affected nearly every country, but it was particularly severe in the United States. The stock market crash of 1929 marked the onset. Millions of investors were wiped out. By 1933, nearly half of America's banks had failed. Unemployment rose to 25% and housing prices plummeted. Families struggled to survive. Many lost their homes and farms. Homeless encampments known as Hoovervilles sprang up. Communities faced unprecedented challenges and had to find ways to keep their local economies alive. Piqua, Ohio, is a small city in Miami County. It sits along the Great Miami River. By the 1930s, Piqua had grown into a thriving industrial center. When the Great Depression hit, Piqua felt its effects deeply. Many local businesses struggled and unemployment rose sharply. Local leaders knew they had to act quickly. They decided to create their own local currency, Piqua Scrip. It was a bold and creative approach to keep the economy moving. This local currency allowed businesses to operate and residents to meet their needs. Piqua Scrip was introduced in 1933. It was a form of local paper money backed by the assets of the city. The scrip was accepted by local businesses and service providers, allowing for the continuation of commerce within the town. The scrip came in various denominations ranging from 25 cents to $5. Each piece of scrip had an expiration date to encourage rapid circulation. Users had to purchase a stamp each week to keep the scrip valid, acting as a form of local taxation. The impact of Piqua Scrip on the local economy was significant. It helped keep businesses open and allowed workers to receive wages. Local trade continued despite the national economic crisis. The scrip system also fostered a sense of community solidarity. Piqua was not alone in implementing a local currency. Other communities across America adopted similar measures. These local currencies helped many towns weather the worst of the Depression. They demonstrated the power of local initiative in times of crisis. Piqua Scrip became a model of community resilience and innovation. The Great Depression exposed weaknesses in the banking system and highlighted the need for better regulation. Before the crisis, banks were largely self-regulated, which led to risky practices and ultimately widespread bank failures. In response, the US government implemented new regulations. The Glass-Steagall Act of 1933 was a key piece of legislation. It separated commercial and investment banking. The Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, or FDIC, was also established to insure bank deposits, protecting consumers. These measures represented a shift towards greater government oversight, aiming to prevent future economic catastrophes. However, the debate over regulation continued. Some argued for more government control, while others favored a return to self-regulation. The balance between government regulation and self-regulation remains a contentious issue. It continues to shape banking policy today. The experience of the Great Depression showed the dangers of inadequate oversight, but it also demonstrated the potential for local, self-directed solutions like Piqua Scrip. Section 5, the quest for economic stability in the 21st century. Economic stability is a key goal for nations in the 21st century. It involves maintaining steady economic growth. It also means avoiding severe fluctuations in the economy. Stable economies provide a foundation for prosperity and well-being. Several factors contribute to economic stability. These include sound monetary policy and fiscal responsibility. Effective regulation of financial markets is also crucial. Governments strive to balance these elements. They aim to create an environment conducive to sustainable growth. Global interconnectedness adds complexity to this quest. Economic events in one country can quickly affect others. This was evident in the 2008 financial crisis. It spread rapidly across the globe. It highlighted the need for international cooperation in economic matters. Climate change presents new challenges to economic stability. It threatens industries and infrastructure. It can disrupt supply chains and agricultural production. Addressing these challenges requires innovative thinking. It calls for solutions that balance economic growth with environmental sustainability. Section 6. Technology's impact on modern economics. Technology has revolutionized the way economies function. Digital platforms have created new markets and business models. E-commerce has transformed retail. Fintech is reshaping banking and financial services. These changes have far-reaching implications for economic stability. Automation and artificial intelligence are changing the nature of work. They're increasing productivity in many sectors, but they're also displacing some traditional jobs. This shift is creating new economic challenges. It's forcing a re-evaluation of education and workforce development. Cryptocurrencies and blockchain technology are disrupting traditional finance. They offer new ways of conducting transactions and storing value. These innovations challenge conventional notions of currency. They echo some aspects of local currencies like Piqua Scrip. The rapid pace of technological change creates both opportunities and risks. It can drive economic growth and innovation, but it can also lead to economic disruptions. Managing these impacts is a key challenge for policymakers. They must foster innovation while mitigating potential negative effects. Section 7. Political policies shaping today's economy. Political decisions play a crucial role in shaping economic outcomes. Tax policies affect business investment and consumer spending. Trade agreements influence global commerce. Labor laws impact employment and wages. These policies can have far-reaching effects on economic stability. Monetary policy, set by central banks, is a powerful economic tool. It influences interest rates and the money supply. These decisions affect inflation, employment, and economic growth. The independence of central banks from political pressure is often seen as important for economic stability. Fiscal policy, determined by elected officials, is another key factor. Government spending and taxation decisions can stimulate or cool the economy. These choices often reflect political ideologies. They can lead to heated debates about the proper role of government in the economy. Regulatory policies also shape economic conditions. Environmental regulations affect industries like energy and manufacturing. Financial regulations influence banking and investment practices. Finding the right balance of regulation is an ongoing challenge. It requires weighing economic growth against other societal goals. Section 8. The stock market, a barometer of economic health. The stock market plays a central role in modern economies. It provides a way for companies to raise capital. It allows investors to build wealth. The performance of stock markets is often seen as an indicator of overall economic health. Stock market fluctuations can have wide-ranging effects. Rising markets can boost consumer confidence and spending. Falling markets can lead to reduced investment and economic slowdown. These effects ripple through the economy. They influence everything from retirement savings to job creation. The relationship between the stock market and the broader economy is complex. Sometimes stock prices diverge from economic fundamentals. This can lead to bubbles and crashes. The dot-com bubble of the late 1990s is one example. The 2008 financial crisis is another. Technology has transformed stock trading. High-frequency trading algorithms now dominate many markets. This has increased liquidity, but also volatility. It raises questions about fairness and stability in financial markets. Regulators continue to grapple with these issues. Section 9. Citizen participation in the financial system. Informed citizen participation is crucial for a healthy financial system. Financial literacy empowers individuals to make sound economic decisions. It helps people manage their personal finances effectively. It also enables them to engage in broader economic discussions. Citizens can influence economic policy through various means. Voting is one key method. People can choose representatives who align with their economic views. Advocacy and activism are other avenues. These can shape public opinion and pressure policymakers. Consumer choices also play a role in shaping the economy. Ethical consumption can drive corporate behavior. Boycotts and boycotts can influence business practices. These actions allow individuals to vote with their wallets. Participation in local economic initiatives is another important form of engagement. Community currencies like Piqua Scrip are one example. Local investment clubs and credit unions are others. These grassroots efforts can build economic resilience at the community level. Lessons from Piqua applying history to modern challenges. Piqua Scrip offers valuable lessons for today's economic challenges. It shows the power of local initiative in times of crisis. Communities can find innovative solutions to economic problems. The success of Piqua Scrip highlights the importance of community solidarity. Economic challenges are best met through collective action. This resilience is a powerful resource in addressing current and future economic challenges.